Potter's Journal. I am too busy right now to get into the studio. It is now summer 2019. I'm getting ready though for a show. I'll be packing for that. It is at a nature preserve, FERN HOLLOW in Sewickley, PA. I wish I could take nature preserve. They're featuring native plants. I grow a lot of natives in 3 sizes. A cultivar, named cultivar, the perennial geraniums. I don't know why people only buy them in the smaller pots when they could get them right away in the big pots. But I wish I could sneak some perennials in and some native plants. I grow so many. If you can't hear, it's because we are being overtaken by locusts. Okay, people who are new to the experience will correct you and say they're cicadas. Let's see what I might take to that show. A small sales room at my nursery. I take about 2 crates of pottery to the farmer's market every week, but I'm a bit anxious about this one. I don't know what to take. So whereas often I'll just take 1 wavy bowl, I am going to take a whole stack, well, not a whole stack of them, but multiple sizes. And by making multiple sizes, they stack up real nice, one inside the other. So that makes packing for the show a little bit easy. So I'm going to take all of those to try to make a big display. I'm only going to take 1 of these. I have had luck selling them this summer, the bunt pans, but I think it is a bit of a novelty item. When my double bowls were brand new and I had the price way too low, I sold a ton of them. I put the price up a little bit, and yeah, they almost stopped selling. But I think my prices are about 20% below where they should be, so we're going to keep the price there or raise it if anything. Some things I only take to the farmer's market seasonally. I only take the baskets around Easter and Mother's Day. I only take the candle things for outside in the summer. I don't think I'm going to take any of my garden art. Here's a carved art garden pillar with the turtles going up the side. For display, I both pack my ware in the wooden vegetable crates, apple crates, and also they're supplying us with a tent at this show, so I wonder what that'll look like. We were supposed to be under the tent outside too with the band, but it was threatening some rain and drizzle, so fortunately they put us inside the activities center here at the FERN HOLLOW Nature Center. So that turned out nice for the 10 participating artists. And to finish out that display, so I'll put the crates up and I will take a couple of the boards off the wall for my shelves and use those as shelves to make a second flight high. I believe they're supplying us with tables, but just in case, I will have my tables in the bottom of the truck. I don't know. I would like to take a little bit of everything, even my blue cobalt stuff, crocks and jugs, but it's, the mugs that always sell. There's old redware pieces that I wouldn't dream of taking, although I've not taken them off the shelf and they still have price tags on, but I'm always sorry to see one go, whereas here's some pieces I'd be more than happy to see go. Not that there's anything wrong with them, and my English hair, that might be the last piece he's on, so I'd hate to lose him. Maybe I should put this aside. So I have had these crates around since the 80s. I don't believe they get in pretty bad shape now. I don't think they make plastic even the way they used to. I like the wooden strawberry boxes because I can make a single layer of stuff and just put the paper in between real quick like that. And sometimes I don't even do Yeah, I seem to take the same things to the farm market every week. The things that sell, the pie plates and the mugs and the fairy calendars. And then when I make something new is when I'll take the whole selection of it, like with the double bowls. These little things I really liked with the folk art drawings on. I don't know that I sold a one, but I actually did sell a one, I know. And I'll just, yeah, because I'd like to make them again. I'll take those to see how they do. And it's relatively simple to wrap them. I just take a piece of paper and fold it like that, and down like that, and put one in, fold it over, and down like that. It's hard to have anybody help. Somebody always wants to help you when you're leaving a market sometimes, and it seems like it would just take twice as long to pack and get out if I get the help. Everything has to go in its place to fit in and get it out. Okay, in addition to my regular pottery, I will take some of my faux wood planters, bird baths, frog houses. I find the snakes like to live in them too. So, if you're going to get along with nature, what can you do but put up with the snakes? Thinking so much about taking plants, I completely forgot for a nature center, environmental center, my bonsai pots might be good. Here is, I've got to take these. Here's something that I haven't made for a while. Let's see, what do you think those are? Okay, they are key holders. Wait a minute. Gloves. Okay. Somebody who helps me here at the nursery, mostly it's family. So not only keys, it's a glove hider. So whoever's helping me, they want to make sure they can find a pair of gloves so they don't have to hold your hands in muddy dirt all day. So we've got a pair of gloves hidden away. These are things that were made. Here's the orchid holders. These were made as special orders, and in a sense I knew that nobody's going to want a bonsai pot from me or a orchid pot on a regular basis. So when I made them, I made a number of them so that I would have them, and I have never had any luck. Here's one I actually liked that was made, a few years back. I have never had any luck selling pots, flower pots, that it seems like no matter how I make them, somebody is always looking for them to be different. And here is what I thought was a great idea. Okay, we've got no drainage in the bottom of our flower pot. That everybody likes the pots with the drainage. Then they want to know where's the saucer to go underneath it. And then the first question is, oh, you mean it costs more with the saucer? It shouldn't. Well, here we go. Plastic pot fits right in there. Seems like a brilliant idea to me. Nobody went for the idea. They still said, where's the drainage? And then, walked away. So, brilliant idea. Nobody went for it. How do I sell that one? So I'll be anxious to see just what does happen. And this is only a 3-hour show, so we'll get in there and get out. So if it's good, it'll be good fast, and if it's bad, we'll get it by the shot in the arm over with quickly. So here it is, the end of the day. The weaver joined me with her stuff, and it was the first time we really saw our work together. That, being in Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh mugs are always popular. A lot of stuff to pack in and a lot of stuff to pack out. But the big surprise of the day, finally, my chip and dip plates did something, because they really haven't been And there's only 2 left. And oh, here, we haven't seen my stuff with the weavers yet. It looks good together. So this was a fun day here at FERN HOLLOW. They even let me do a small display of my faux wood and garden pottery outside the entry. There's our frog house, the bird feeder, the planters. However, that's not the full display. I'm sorry. I'm packing up, and it's already half packed up. The bird bath. Okay, and I even left a display on the back of the truck, and I left the dog on duty sign to keep anybody from doing something they shouldn't. But this is part of the show too, getting packed up and getting out of here. You know, whether you do good or not, it's a job. And I was so happy FERN HOLLOW got one of my folk art, faux wood pieces for their garden. This place is so great. Tell me something quickly about it.
Well, we do lots of environmental education programs for the community, and this is going to go in our community garden, where we not only teach kids about fresh vegetables and fruits and things that they can grow at home, but we also take a lot of our produce and donate it to the Sewickley Community Center. So this is going to be an inspiration for lots of kids for years to come.
Okay, you guys do a great job of educating here. I'm glad that you're having me be a part of it. I enjoy being one of the artists, visiting artists. So they've got a tree walk, they've got perennials around the center, and then somewhere, let's see if we can find a display garden. And they've got a ton of natives here all around the building. Things good for the pollinators. Here we go, the milkweed. That is a real monarch magnet. Supposedly, yes, or from what I understand, essential for them. And there's a lot of that. I've never seen the Baptisia so large, but I see it can also split open. We've had maybe a little too much rain this year, and it's been too lush for it. And all the things that grow wild in the woods, some that actually aren't having as easy a time as they used to. And there's even a few that I don't know what they are. I'm going to have to look this one up and find out what that is. Okay, for the finches. Okay, let's see if we can find the start of the tree walk. Their tree walk, unlike mine, goes through a meadow, but I can see the trees lining the outside circle there. And this is what I'm talking about. If you see my tree hugger videos about people not mowing the grass, there is a wealth of plant life here essential to wildlife. I see butterflies and birds everywhere. And why? Because the grass isn't mowed on a weekly basis. Okay. So there's always something in bloom here. And here we got, I believe, the sweet gum, if I remember right, that leaf. They could use some more volunteers because the plants were labeled at one time. Since I live in the woods, this is the part I know. And forest succession, I've lived on my farm since 1966. I was familiar with it, I guess, in 63 as a 3-year-old. But I've actually watched the forest succession from meadow to sassafras to the hardwoods like the oaks and the cherry, the maple. And these are all the creatures I'm familiar with. I think there's a few maybe they missed too. And, okay, some amazing facts. Yeah, how much half of Pennsylvania is timber and hardwood forest, and that's actually more than there was 100 years ago. And let's see, it looks like 1.5 billion in sales from forest generated product each year. So we need to take care of it and look after it carefully.